Hello, I'm Andy. I'm going to read to you a program called Born on the 8th, 17th, or 26th in Taurus, in the period of Taurus. Now, you are a very special person and a compassionate person who is willing to sacrifice for the gain of other people. But you have to be careful that already I know that your first 26 years in life is going to be very difficult for you. And already I know that you sacrifice too much for the sake of other people. You have to learn to always benefit yourself as well. But you're born to be a person who is going to be compassionate and willing to uplift community, and you'll fight for the rights of other people, whether in politics or whether in the trade of business or whether in any kind of personal affairs. You have a horoscope which is going to be sacrificing a lot of your earlier ages, even up to the age of 35, because many burdens will be placed on you. And you'll be a person who is just in a position where you will see other people do better than you because you have provided the chances for them. But don't worry, from your age of 36 onwards, I can see that you will start to yourself put yourself in a position to be beneficial for yourself. And you are a very imaginative and creative person, and you'll have the chance to get into the area how to use your imagination and creativity. You are a very inventive person as well. You will want to reach for the stars and become famous your way. You will be a person who may write books, who may write theses, who may do research in anything. You could be a great professional of any kind. You could be a business person who will go all over the world. You will be a great philosopher of some kind, and you will be able to speak well and write well. And you can also be in a position where the futuristic way of doing business, you will also understand that very nicely. So you've got many things going for you, and you must remember that the basicness of you is your levels of imagination and creativity. And you could be a person, for example, special in the area of herbs and medicine that way. You will always go back to the what comes from the land rather than to be depending on drugs which are made in factories. And so you'll have that information of how to help people, whether physically or emotionally. You could be a great psychiatrist as well. You need to control your temper because sometimes this anger will flare up. And you will be in many ways rebellious in your own way. Well, in the area of the information technology, you can do well because you're allowed to break the rules and you'll find new ways and discoveries of doing things. You'll have the communication assets. You could be a great writer and a speaker, and you'll be having that chance one day to do well in the government if you work for the government, and also to do well in politics. But it's always the last half of your life that will give you the advantage and show you the best results. So it's never too late for you. And with the third eye that you have, you're going to be able to use this third eye to realize in what area you can benefit yourself the most as well. You could be lucky even in the property business. I'm going to give you many ages now during your life so that you can realize when to get up and start and when to lie low. Your good and eventful ages in your life are going to be the age of 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65, 74, or 83. Eventful ages means very important benefits come your way. Your bad ages, you have to be careful, are the ages of 4 or 13 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, where sudden, fast, unexpected difficulties come to upset whatever you have been doing. The ages of unexpected gain are going to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78. So look forward to the unexpected gain in any way. And lastly, your ages of sadness and unexpected problems, which will be very deep setted, will be your age of 8, your age of 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62, 71, or even 80. You have to be careful these ages because they somehow form the fabric of difficulties which will appear very unexpectedly. And these problems can be very deep seated as well. And they could occupy your health or your finances or your personal life, bringing some kind of sorrow. Regarding your health, firstly, I'm worried about your lungs, and they can go down to the weakness of becoming asthmatic. So you can have asthma. So don't take up smoking and definitely don't put ice in your drinks anymore. And you will have some kind of problems of skin, which is eczema. And your knees are going to be very troubled, and so are your ankles going to be very troubled. They may be having too much uric acid and forming gout problems. And you also have to be careful that your spine can have difficulties, especially in the lower spine area. And so all these problems you have to be careful. And accident prone you can be because at times you will be very hasty, impatient in doing things and also have the danger of exposing yourself to risk. Well, you have a wonderful horoscope. It's people like you with the compassion you have that help other people to come up. And you will have a chance to do that on your own, although it may be delayed for a while. And so look forward to doing something wonderful things in your life at an older age. I have a 90-minute session for you, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And in these 90 minutes, I'll be able to help you in many, many ways. I will look at your palms and I will see when is the brightness coming into your life. And I'll also be able to tell you when the greatness will come to settle on your palms as well. And I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions, all this information from the universe looking at your palms. And I will tell you when you're going to be lucky in financial areas. And yes, I will look to see if you have marks of that planets of lottery. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and mostly looking at your palms. Hundreds of thousands of people are born on the 8, 17, 26 every year in Taurus. But the specialness is of your own birthday. And so you will know exactly when your ages are going to do very well. You have a horoscope which is going to be destined to travel all over the world. So start being prepared from 36 age onwards, where you'll have the chance to do all these things. So send me an email, and my email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, andyhoro9 @gmail.com, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can, because I feel that helping people like you would be very necessary because you are going to be burdened to help many other people as well. So you need your break yourself. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you and goodbye.